from last year's planning. I think it works for me. I'm filming this today because I have all my planners with me except for my little notebook, and I have a substitute for that to show you how I prefer my notebooks. So my planning system consists of a zone planning, which means that my office journal and my home planner are separated. I do repeatedly write tasks, but I try and keep the office work at office and homework at home as much as possible. Then I have a way of shifting between both of them, and so I want to show you that. So first, the home journals. The home journal basically consists home planning and journal. Basically, it consists of an A5. I have a lot of collection, and based on the Cocoa Daisy inserts, I change my cover every month or every 2 months. So this is the A5 ring bound planner, and as you can see, I've set it up with the Cocoa Daisy inserts for January. What I started doing also was to change the weekly into these inserts, which are like Erin Condren. This is because I started buying these stickers from Paper and Gumption printables and from Chic planners in India and Tropical Paper and Co., which sell beautiful full box and stickers. So I started to use them in the ring bound. So I found a printable that from Jessinia Prints that has like dated inserts for the month, and so I kind of went into this, but I think I will do it once a week. I will plan in this kind of sticker planning just because the stickers are lovely, and if I like a set, I may do that. Particularly in the weeks when I have holidays, I have don't have holidays and it's a very busy week, like conference or something. There's very little to actually use daily inserts, so I will use this. I have been using it this week, as you can see, but I haven't put in the second half of the week because I'm traveling again and I won't need to use it. So in that way, I also can make my stickers last longer. Okay, so this is the weekly view of the Daisy Dory, which of the Cocoa Daisy planner insert that I use a lot. Then there's this daily insert which I also fill and use every day. So basically there's a weekly and a daily view, and there is also a monthly view in which I mark my travel. The monthly view is very, very essential for me because it gives an overview of the holidays I have, and also I haven't yet set it up, but it just marks the holidays and my travel plans, and also marks the days my husband is with me or I'm with him. And so it's an overview of things. I don't mark my bills on it because all my bills are paid on Tuesdays, and so I mark that in the daily. As you can see, I use the daily quite a lot. It's the functional part of the planner for me. I keep writing and ticking off, and sometimes I don't use the daily as a daily, but I use it as a bi-daily. So sometimes I mark it for 2 days. When I find I haven't done any of the tasks for the next day, I just add the next date to it. So I continue to use the same page. I buy unpunched daily Cocoa Daisy inserts. So after the month is done, I will bind it up and use it for memory keeping, to make journals and other uses. So this is a Webster's Pages Navy. Next, I have a journal. Usually it's a junk journal or one of these lovely journals that is gifted by my dear friend Pramita, is being used this time, and I sometimes do daily challenges and daily journals. This time I'm going to be doing my journal your heart out prompts in this journal. This is so lovely, so I'll write it. There's also a junk journal that I am putting together, which is not yet ready, which I used to stick ephemera and basically mark the journals. But I don't feel a lot of pressure to do this. I do this when I have the time. This year, because I'm subscribing to the pocket cards from Cocoa Daisy, I decided to move into memory keeping through pocket cards. And I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to try and see how it works out in Delhi. So this is the home part, a journal and an A5 planner. Now, in the office, I have a similar system. I have an A5. This is a new A5 that I got from Printo in Bangalore. This is called the Sandgrass, and I have my future company name here, Kriya Life. They can customize this metal plate, and it's very compact. It has a rubber band closure, so that's nice because you can always stick stuff into the rubber band. So it has a great many pockets on this side and a transparent pocket on this side. And what I did was I had a set of carpe diem inserts that I was hoarding, and I put them into the order. At any point of time, I have a semester full of inserts here. So I have this I bought from a D-stash of my dear friend Karuna, and she used to run lulupu.com, and when she closed a shop, she D-stashed quite a bit, and I got it from her at a very ridiculously cheap price. So I've used these stickers, and these mark basically the events in the office and the holidays. This will go to my office and sit on my desk. I use some old Coco Daisy dashboards here just to add a little pop of color. As you can see, I have prepped the whole journal and put on all the dates. I need the dates loud and big. I can't do it subtlety because this is like office appointments. And what I've done in this horizontal layout is to create a to-do column in one half and an event column in another half. I'm also adding like hydrate stickers because the hydration in the office is more important than hydration at home, because you tend to forget to drink water in the office. So every week I should be at least having like 5 glasses of water at office. So I have put the hydration sticker there, and as you can see, my to-dos will be filled up every day and class. If I need a daily sheet, if there's a very busy day and I need a daily sheet, at the back I have these original inserts which are just lined pages that came with Printo, and I will use them in the bullet journal style. I also have the Mambi Happy Planner stickers, which are basically student stickers which have like internship and party, and I also have the school stickers with 1,000 stickers or whatever, and I shall use them. But this is more functional, and what I've also done is to with my Sunday is that I have decided to though the date is there, sometimes we have events on Sunday. On the times we don't have events on Sunday, I've decided to kind of washi tape this end and use this as a checklist for the week. This was a pre-used planner, so there was some writing that I covered up with stickers. Otherwise it'll be just a plain I may even draw a line sometimes and use this Sunday as a weekly to-do list, the way we use the sidebar in the Erin Condren. So I like the sidebar thing because throughout the week I'll know if I've done some tasks and I can transfer it. So that's the difference between the home planner, and I don't use the dailies as much as I need to use because office routine is pretty much set, and I have for my everyday meetings and administrative work and work that is not personal but is like group work and collaboration, I have a different system. I use a bullet journal, and I have these notebooks, different types of notebooks that I've picked up at various points of times, and I use them as a bullet journal. Most of these notebooks that I pick up are actually some sort of planner diaries, so they have like a monthly in the beginning. The difference between this monthly and this monthly is that this is basically academic related to what I have to do, and this holds like the overall work and events in the office and the university. That means that if there's a conference going on in which my colleague is there but I don't have to sit in, but I need to know that there's a conference for scheduling then I will mark that in my bullet journal. So my bullet journal is basically a bullet journal of the office. So this is another one which is so pretty that I'm holding it. I'm not using it, but I have a different version of it that I will post pictures of on Instagram. I usually leave it in the office. I also carry this when I'm going to meetings, and therefore that's why it's a bullet journal, because there are usually empty pages like this where I can do the notes and type up meeting notes, etc. So it's like this. It's more squarish. I prefer the square notebooks to the A5. I somehow like their handleability, and they are extra wide. That gives me, my handwriting is rather large, and so if there's a smaller notebook, it kind of tends to be either big, microscopic, or it just falls apart. So this is the size. So in the office, I have again two journals, one bullet journal and A5 planner. I loved, and this is my go-to catch-all, always with me planner. This is my traveler's notebook. I have a whole collection of different traveler's notebook. Now, the interesting thing about this traveler's notebook is that it is also my Dave Ramsey cash envelope system. I used to use the Filofax personal penny bridge